Hello, also in this video series, we are going to see how can we web scrape various job postings from 3 different job sites. And the very first job site we are going to tackle is monster.com. So once you go to monster.com and if you look at the location here, so let's say I will specify location as Atlanta, GA. Moment I click on search, look at this URL. So moment I specified Atlanta city and state, in the URL after where clause, that city name and state appeared. So I can change that. So instead of Atlanta, let's say I give Tampa, Florida. See, the automatically the URL got changed, whatever filter I specified here, and I get to see exact those jobs from that city and that states. Okay, let me go back to Atlanta, Atlanta and GA. If I click search, URL got changed, and I will get to see jobs specifically in Atlanta. Okay, now let's understand what all information we are seeing here. So very first thing is, so this is job title, the company name, city, state, and when it got posted. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 information related to that job we can get to see here. Now, basically what we are going to do now is, moment we get to see this page using Python, we are going to download that page. Okay, we are going to extract these 4 attributes from that HTML text, and we are going to store that into a database. And for a database, we are going to use PostgreSQL. We'll see to that. But very first step we have to do is, how can we download this HTML content? Okay, so let me right click on this, and if I click on view page source, moment I click on that, I get to see the exact HTML content. Now let's try to find out. So the company name is Uber Eats. So I will go back here. See, I don't see that content. So this link which we are using, that is not working, but there is a workaround. So if I go back to main page, and if I scroll down here, I will get to see 4 different filters. So again, I will do the same thing. I will use NYC, NY jobs, and I will change. So it's a URL is the same thing, city and state. So what I will do, I will, instead of New York City, I will use Atlanta, and instead of NY, I will use GA. Perfect. Now I got to see all the jobs based out of Atlanta or near to Atlanta. Okay. Now if I right click here and click on view page source, so let's try to search this Roswell, GA, or maybe data entry, Randstad, RND, STAND, RAND, STAND. Randstad US. Perfect. So now I get to see the exact company name. I mean, I can search more. Maybe let's say Bimbo Bakeries, Bakeries, Bakeries. See, and if I scroll towards my right, I get to see that location and all. Okay, so basically we have to use this URL, not the earlier one, so that we can get the exact content which we are looking for, and what we are going to extract, maybe 4 or 5 different attributes. I will close this guy. I will go back to one step up. First is the job name of the job or job title, then company name, location, when it got posted, and most importantly, fifth one is the URL. So this is the URL. So maybe if I hover my mouse, you will get to see the URL at very bottom. Okay, or if I right click, this is the URL. So these 5 attributes we are going to extract. But before that, in this video, we are going to see how can we download these web pages. So again, there is another thing. So here it just shows how, I don't know how many jobs posting it is showing right now. But if I scroll further down, look at the URL, it will get changed automatically. page 2. If I scroll further down, page 3. Okay, so the base URL would be this one. Okay, and if you want to go to next page, kind of paginated, so next page, few different pages, so let's say till 5 more pages, so you need to change this URL from 1 to 5. We'll see that how can we do that. So let's first identify how can we download the web page using Python. So let me Google it, how to download web page in Python. So if you search it, very first thing you get to see is request.get. Okay, so this is the method. So request is nothing but a library, Python library. Okay, request is an elegant and simple HTTP library for Python built for human beings, and this is the method they are using. Okay, so we'll copy the exact same code. What we'll do is, let me create a new page, a new file. So let's say fetch monster jobs.py. Perfect. And let's say I will create a method called def extract data, let's say. Okay, and I will copy this request.get, or before that we have to we have to formulate this URL first. So I will copy this guy and I will use base URL. Okay, now understand what all different variables are here. First is city and state, and another is a page. So what I will use, I will create one more variable called page. As of now, I will define that as 1. Okay, and I will change this guy 1 to page. Again, another thing I missed is we have to keep that as formulated URL, formatted string, then only we can use those variables. And one more thing, so instead of going by state and city, what we can do is, I will go back to the main page, because I'm not interested in all jobs. Maybe I am interested only in software engineering job. So as I said, at very bottom, you will get to see 4 different filters. And in the second filter, if you click, there are 2 different job titles, software developer and software engineer. So I'm interested in those particular jobs. Doesn't matter in which city and state it will be, but I'm looking for these 2 types of job titles. So I will click on that and I will get this URL. Maybe if I scroll down, I will get to see the paginated part as well. Okay, perfect. And I will use this URL instead. And I will use variable. Perfect. And this is, so let's say job titles. And I will get that in a list. And there will be 2 values or 2 elements in that list. First is software developers jobs, and second would be, let me go back, software engineer jobs. Okay, so I will copy this exact thing. Instead of developer, I will use engineer. Perfect. Now again, so this thing is variable because we need to change our URL based on the job title, and since there are 2 elements in that list, I need to use for loop. So for jobs in, or maybe job in job title, and I will use a variable here, job. Perfect. Again, so let's say if you want to traverse through 2 different pages, so again we need a for loop for that. So what I will do, for I, so let's understand for loop in Python, and let's say for loop in Python. So we can use this range. All right. So for I in range 1 comma page, and so this page is excluded last item, so I will, since I will use 2, so it will go till only 1 page. And what I will do, I will print this URL now, base URL. Perfect. And I will call this function also. Let's check this. It will fail. I think, no, it won't fail. I think so it will work. So fetch monster jobs. Perfect. So 2 and 2. Okay, since I started with 2, I should start that with 1. Okay, it did not work. So I should go with 0. Okay. So page 1 page and page 1 for two different. If I change this to 2, I will get to see two different URL. Perfect. Still it doesn't it has to be page 1 and page 2. So what I'm doing wrong? Okay, there is a mistake I did. Instead of page, I need to use P. Perfect. Okay, and I should not start with 0 now. Perfect. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But we are not interested in downloading uh, two pages as yet. We'll start with one only. So I will change this to 2. Perfect. Okay. So these two different URLs and page 1. Okay. So we have formulated the base URL so far. Now next step is how can we download this? So if I go back, so it says request.get, that is a method we have to use. So now I will comment this part and request to request.get. Now it is giving me an error. Why is that? Because we haven't included, it's not a default library. We have to import that library. So as you can see, we have to import that library. So I will go back, import requests. Now that error will disappear and I will use base URL here. Perfect. All right. And it will return me a response. So I will use spon response. Okay. And let's print response for time being. Oh, I did a mistake. Print. Perfect. Response 200 means that it succeeded. All right. So, and if I want to see the text, I can use the text also. Perfect. Okay. Now, so it's a second page. Okay. So basically this text is nothing but if I right click on this page. So let's assume I clicked on software developer jobs. And if I right click on here and if I click on view page source, whatever text I am seeing, basically that text is nothing but this respond.txt is. All right. So our uh, next thing we are supposed to do is we have to extract this, let's say Java developer, Java. Okay. So basically our next task is to extract this information or extract this particular information. 5 things which we discussed: job title, company name, job location, when it got posted, and the URL. Or there is another way. If you right click and click on inspect, so you will get to see. So let me right click inspect. So if I scroll my mouse here, see the moment I highlight here, so this div with class result card. So basically all information which is needed is specified under this class. So everything, all the tags, all the remaining HTML tags are inside this main tag result card. So somehow or some way we have to, whatever information we have downloaded so far, we have to extract this particular div, and inside that div we'll get all those 5 attributes. All right. And that thing we are going to see in the next video. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.